What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we is in the building. Peep squad, what's going on? Let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about T.I. He is upset. He's feeling a certain type of way. He jumped on Instagram and basically tried to shame 9 to 5 workers and short order cooks, people that make his food. We have seen T.I. plenty of times pull up to the restaurant, go to the restaurant, get food and everything. And therefore, you going to talk about short order cooks in restaurant and basically saying that they're miserable. And therefore, that's why his son had that encounter with the short order cook, baby. When it comes to T.I. and Tiny, y'all better not be eating out for a while. Y'all better be up in that kitchen cooking for real, for real. But in any event, with the situation going down, T.I. is kind of upset because people are reporting on his son and not his son graduating as an A and B student that's 17 years old. You know what I mean? Because we're seeing your son out here recording himself, basically going in with a Waffle House employee because they messed up on his order. People make mistakes, especially when you have high value of customers coming into your establishment or where you work at. Sometimes things can get confused from the waiter, from the waitresses, and then the short order cook and the cook. Just like T.I. is in his Instagram video saying that his son made a mistake and we working on it, but at the same time, it seems like he's throwing shade at 9 to 5 people and short order cooks, and basically they're not happy and they're on a lower level, and he gonna be all right. So let's check out T.I.'s son up in the Waffle House. There's hot in there. They've been working all day. They probably ain't getting paid for what they deserve to be paid. And here comes King.
Nigga, I ain't whisper. But what I'm saying is, they wasn't.
You can talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, Shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your right? This ain't your right? Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it, and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. We out here. We out here. I'm outside.
Okay.
I'm outside. Come on, shake some. Come on, shake some.
They gonna get dropped while he plays.
Come on, shake some. Hey, get your employees. Get your employees. Yeah, shutting this up. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. And you still talking inside though. You still talking inside though. Why you inside? Can't stop me from. Let me get my food. Thank you.
You guys let me know what you think about that situation, because that could have been a nephew, that could have been an uncle, that could have been a brother, that could have been a cousin, that could have been a friend, that somebody's at their job working. Then you got a kid coming there basically saying, I can buy your whole life. Then you got his father on Instagram talking about, we living a good life. I'm not gonna go back and forth, with a cook or short order cook. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, and we'll get to, T.I. Instagram live video, baby. So in any event, just like you want people to have mercy and you want people to think that, okay, this is my son, this could be your nephew, this could be your child, so therefore why would you report the negative things that are going on? He reported it on himself and uploaded it to social media, okay? But at the same respect that you want from your son has to give that same respect. And people are basically wanting more from your son, because we have seen him in a bunch of altercations. And you talk about that, you got a daughter, you got your sons can do this, but your daughters can't. So at the same time, if your daughters can't do all these things that your son's doing, we at least expect that your son to be respectful when he's establishment. Okay. And any event, we also want you to tell him if he's going back and forth with a short order cook and the waitress at the same time, that he should probably leave that food there and ask for a refund, because he don't know what was on that sandwich, point blank period. So let's get to I.
What's going on, world? How y'all doing? Hope the day is treating y'all. But it's confusing, right? It's confusing because, I got a son, 17 years old, graduated with honors, AB honor roll, and a few people picked it up, a few people talked about it, a few people congratulated us, and I appreciate that. I really do. I value that. No matter how major or minute, I appreciate any consideration and appreciation given to my family, any celebratory comments. Appreciate all of it, right? But it seems as though the news of that was halted because it was in competition with some, bruh, anybody in here who's my age or even close to my age, you done been young before. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. You know how that's gonna go. You know it's gonna be a lot more times where you do the wrong thing before you learn exactly how to do the right thing. Everybody already know that. I am expecting them not to do it on camera as much, but that's just the world we living in right now. You dig? So I got to wrap my mind around that. I have to make those necessary adjustments as a parent. And you know what I'm saying, man? Of course I spoke to my son. Me and his uncles. We were perplexed by his necessity to go back and forth with a short order cook. I didn't understand why he felt he needed to stop what he was doing to engage someone who was at such another level of life. You dig? I didn't understand that, and I had to explain to him that when people are not living the way they hope they would live, and here you is walking in with so much freedom and luxury, and people gonna posture themselves a certain way. So therefore, you're gonna have to enjoy your life. You're gonna have to remove yourself from that energy and go enjoy your life, because they not happy with themselves. No way they could be happy with you. You dig? Of course I understand it. He don't understand it yet. He still got a lot of testosterone he working through. But the point is, regardless of that situation is very remedial when it comes to the real meat and potatoes of the discussion. Okay? It's important to speak about the fact that he graduated with honors on the A&B honor roll at 17, not even 18 yet. Why is this? I don't understand what world we're living in. Well, this is what we rather promote. Because whether you know it or not, you not only are you promoting it, you're not just kind of like putting it out there for my son and like, showing his failures or showing his shortcomings. You're also promoting it to your children and other people's children. Why wouldn't you want to say, hey, look, this is the guy who you saw from, or from this person, or that from these things, and look at what he has been able to do. Even though we saw him in this light, and now here he is in this light. Why would you not want that for your nephews, for your little brothers, for your little cousins, for your sons, for your daughters? Like, why would you not want that for the rest of society to exemplify what could happen if you put your mind to your education, no matter what your extracurricular activities or what your, your pastimes are. Bro, why wouldn't you want that to be an example? Now, and I know everybody out there, man. I know everybody got the answers. I know all y'all got the answers. I know everybody. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Most of you, you know what I'm saying, and rather, instead of getting up off your ass and getting out there and actually going to do something and taking a chance of actually becoming a failure even more, you would rather sit there and become the failure that you already are and not have to hold yourself accountable. I get that. But let me just offer you a little perspective. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. We always gonna be all right because I'm here. And if nothing else, we gonna have an example. We gonna have options. Okay? So I'm just speaking to you grown people. Speaking to you grown people because it's grown. For one, it was a grown person behind that damn counter inviting my son outside to fight. Man, hey man, it happens. Okay, cool. And I'm glad that it ended the way it did, you know what I'm saying? Because I just want to remind that there are, adults in his family, cousins, uncles, a father, you know what I'm saying? That, that it wouldn't have stopped there. So I'm glad that it ended where it did. I'm glad that it did. But at the same time, you're going to learn what real adversity is. But that's something that you have to learn with growth. The evolution of a man is constant. All right?